If you're anything like me, you always wonder how some of the top filmmakers broke into the business and how, as an aspiring filmmaker, you can too. I've got 10 names and I'll go through each one and detail which of their projects dropped online before Hollywood came knocking and what they've done since. David Sandberg submitted Lights Out as part of the Bloody Cuts Short Film Challenge in 2013. He didn't win the contest, but as a runner-up, his film caught the interest of James Wan, who offered to produce it through his company, Atomic Monster. Sandberg lived in Sweden at the time and was flown to Los Angeles along with his then-girlfriend Lotta Loston to make that happen. It wouldn't be until 2016 when the theatrical version of Lights Out was finally released to mixed reviews. In that length of time, David kept busy with short films Pictured, Not So Fast, Coffer, See You Soon, Attic Panic, and Closet Space. He's also very active on his YouTube channel Pony Smasher, where he gives advice to aspiring filmmakers and details his industry experiences. Since Lights Out, he's released Annabelle Creation and 2 Shazam films, and his now wife Lotta is featured in almost all of his short film work. Andy Muschietti's horror short Mama dropped on YouTube in 2008. The director and his crew shot the film in an abandoned house that was scheduled for demolition. After the short film amassed millions of views, none other than Guillermo del Toro reached out to make it a feature. The theatrical version released in 2013, and Muschietti has gone on to direct the new Stephen King It films, 2023's The Flash, and produce the series Lock and Key.
¿Eh? Mamá ha vuelto. ¡Victoria! ¡No mires! ¡Vamos! ¡Victoria! ¡No!
Mike Flanagan dropped Oculus Chapter 3, The Man with the Plan, in 2006. While it sounds like the third part of a series, it was actually the first short film for what he intended to make a series. Chapter 3 in particular had the plot he needed to explain what the rest would be about, and after catching the attention of studio executives, the theatrical version, simply titled Oculus, released in 2013. Flanagan also released a feature film titled Absentia in 2011. Flanagan has been incredibly active in horror as a director and producer, making such films and shows as Hush, The Haunting of Hill House, Ouija Origin of Evil, Dr. Sleep, The Fall of the House of Usher, and the upcoming Stephen King adaptation, The Life of Chuck.
The Lucent Objective Record. I'm going to uncover the...
I've met my demons and they are many. I've seen the devil and he is me. I've met my demons and they are many. I've seen the devil and he is me. I've met my demons and they are many. I've seen the devil and he is me. I've met my demons and they are many. I've seen the devil and he is me. I've met my demons and they are many. I've seen the devil and he is me. I've met my demons and they are many. I've seen the devil and he is me. I've met my demons and they are many.
John Watts created a fake horror trailer of a film called Clown in 2010 that gave credit to mastermind Eli Roth. Ironically enough, Eli Roth had absolutely no involvement in the film. When Eli Roth caught wind of the trailer, rather than sue Watts into oblivion, he took a liking to the idea and helped produce the feature film. In 2014, the theatrical version was released. Watts has gone on to direct the most recent Spider-Man trilogy starring Tom Holland.
Where did you find that thing anyway? Babe? You alright?
The makeup. It won't come off.
I keep cutting it, but it grows right back.
And the nose.
I can feel myself change.
What's happening to you?
Don't look at me!
That's not funny, Daddy.
Dan Trachtenberg was active in making short films and commercials, but it was his 2011 endeavor with Portal, No Escape, that caught Hollywood's attention. The short film features crisp action-oriented CGI and is based on the popular video game Portal. In 2016, he released 10 Cloverfield Lane in a Black Mirror episode that same year and worked on an episode of The Boys in 2019. His most recent film, Prey, available on Hulu, garnered praise from critics and audiences alike for staying true to its franchise roots while also venturing off with a new story. Jennifer Kent released her short film Monster in 2005 that would later become The Babadook in 2014. She utilized Kickstarter to obtain funds for the theatrical version, and although she barely made over her goal, the feature film went on to become a horror classic. Since The Babadook, she has worked on 2018's The Nightingale and an episode of 2022's The Cabinet of Curiosities.
Get back to your room!
If you come back here,
Without my permission, I'll kill you. Do you understand?
The Filippo brothers already had a fan base on YouTube with their channel Raka Raka, but it was their directorial debut, 2022's Talk to Me, that really cemented their status as industry filmmakers. Interestingly enough, they also worked on The Babadook and had Samantha Jennings and Christina Caton, who made that film, work on this film as well.
Your friends are pretty much dead, Granny.
Your bloody friends are posters!
Yes! Don't touch him, Remy! That's my kill! See what's under this mask!
Can you see me? Oh, I can see me, come down.
Hey, roommate. Stop blowing up my TV.
Get off! Get off! Get off!
Elia Neishuler was known for his music video style of filmmaking that contained frenetic POV action sequences. Hollywood took notice, specifically Timur Bekmambetov, and offered to produce a movie with him. After making the film, it premiered in 2015 at the Toronto International Film Festival and led to a bidding war between Lionsgate, Universal, and STX Entertainment. STX acquired worldwide rights, which was also the studio's first festival acquisition. The film was retitled Hardcore Henry, and Elia has gone on to direct 2021's Nobody and TV series Caramel. Fede Alvarez filmed his short film Panic Attack in Uruguay and dropped the film online in 2009. Word of mouth traveled fast and eventually Kanye West linked the film to his blog. Fede made Panic Attack in 6 months and spread post-production over 2 years, all for $300, and learned the effects that were heavily utilized in the film. When Hollywood came knocking, they offered Fede $30 million to make a feature film. Fede would go on to direct 2013's Evil Dead, 2016's Don't Breathe, 2018's The Girl in the Spider's Web, and the upcoming Alien Romulus. Taika Waititi dropped What We Do in the Shadows, Interviews with Some Vampires in 2005. It was a short comedy that utilized handheld filmmaking and featured many of the actors that would go on to appear in the show of the same name on FX and the film of the same name, which was released in 2014. Taika has gone on to direct 2019's Jojo Rabbit, 2017's Thor Ragnarok, and 2022's Thor Love and Thunder.
Being undead is it's the same as being alive, except that every part of you is dead.
So if you're anything like me, and wondering why your films aren't being seen, or if they are, why Hollywood hasn't come knocking, know that these things take equal parts time and luck. It's true that a lot of dumb shit goes viral and a lot of people with no talent become mega famous. But I just read you a list of incredibly talented and hardworking horror filmmakers who got their start from being seen on YouTube. They put out quality work and just kept on until the opportunity to work in Hollywood presented itself. Even when they made it, it took years for their first project to finally materialize because greenlit projects aren't a guarantee and often hit production hell snags. The surest way to squander your talent and your dreams is to wait for opportunity or give up entirely. Unless you want to wind up like the viral hacks you hate that fill social media, be unstoppable. And above all, network.
I think YouTube gave a lot of people a lot of freedom to create. We figured that was a cool format, a new format, that YouTube video, you know. What is that? It's a YouTube video. What is that I saw the other day? Yeah, it's a YouTube video. A Panic Attack was meant to be that, exactly. In each shot, we had a reference. But instead of watching other movies to see how an explosion looked, we went to YouTube. And we look like explosion. And you have a video of a bunch of guys in Arizona shooting a canister in a car. Boom, and everything exploded. Oh, well, that's how a real explosion looks on video. So let's try to imitate that. It wasn't 2 weeks after I posted on YouTube. The first call that I got, like a phone call, was from Warner Brothers. And I was sure it was one of my friends. So I was like, oh yeah, sure, you want to make a movie? You sure, why not? And by the middle of the conversation, I realized, oh, this guy's it's actually from Warner Brothers. I was like, yeah, okay, no, yeah. I think it's very hard to understand. I still don't. I arrived in Hollywood by a Sunday, and by Wednesday we were signing the deal. It changed everything, but I prepared myself all my life to do this now. It's just like, now we're doing it for real, you know.